Chosen ones. You ghosted them. Let them thirst. God will provide others along your walk. Chosen ones, you ghosted some people. I don't know who these people are, but you know. You know who these people are in your life that you had to ghost because it seemed like these people were coming out of the woodworks, left and right, trying to hang with you, trying to rekindle something that was never ever actually something they never worked on in the first place. But God sent me here to let you know, family. Keep staying on, because at the end of the day, they're they're gonna make it seem like, you know, don't block your blessings. They're gonna make it seem like we're all we got. They're gonna make it seem this way and that way, like they're gonna gaslight you. Oh man, you better watch out for that. Gaslighting is at an all-time high. Imagine that, family. They never really messed with you in the first place. How they gonna come back in manipulating? How they gonna come in manipulating? How they gonna come in chosen one with a red flag attached to them like that? How they gonna show their hand like that? They must either A, really think you're just an idiot, or B, family, they must really think you're an idiot. I'm just saying. Just think about it. Think about all of your past frenemies and family pretenders. And think about the way that they like to maneuver. Think about the way that they finesse. Because random people know not to come walking up to me because I'm ignoring it. Random people, they try to say every once in a while some little, hey, what's up? Hey, I'm not, hey, what's up? They already know the energy. They already know, hey, I'm not giving you more than a word. I'm not giving you more than a phrase. But family, I'm talking about these frenemies and these family pretenders. You ghosted many people. You're not even the type of person, family, to ghost. You're not even the type of person, family, to people know you have a good heart. People know you're not even the type of person to play with people's minds and play with their intelligence. So now they're really confused because they're saying, "Oh no, he didn't. Oh no, she didn't." That's what they're thinking. The egotistical side of them, the narcissistic parts of them, family, are going, excuse me, oh no, they didn't. Oh no, they didn't try to just pull the wool over my eyes, family. But don't even realize that you didn't do it at all. Because you're honestly sticking to your own self, you're sticking to your guns, and you're saying, I don't wanna act like we're like this overnight. You're saying to yourself, man, everything bad happened in my life came from me saying yes when I really meant no. And so these people got no choice, family, but to respect what's going on. But they're never gonna let you know that they respect because they're trying to sleight of the hand you. Because many people, family, are scared, and not just your family pretenders and stuff. People on the streets, people all throughout the matrix, they're very scared of you. They don't never want to look. Life is like a boxing match. Your opponent ain't never gonna tell you when you got them nervous. Because the second they tell you got them nervous, the second your confidence is gonna shoot through the roof. Your testosterone, I remember this happened in a basketball game before. My coach, we was playing a very, very talented team, and my coach said, he called me by my name. He said, "You got them scared." And that's all I needed to hear. I swear to you. I already was playing a good game. And when he spoke those magic words over my life, family, it was a wrap because as soon as I heard that, it was like he energized me to be on demon time. But I take that back on godly time because he was like the father figure of almost. He wasn't like that, but in a way, he was my coach. So when he said that, I actually believed him. It's many times, it's many different people that I kind of looked up to that had you know spoke words like that really put a battery in my back. And sometimes that's all you need, family. All you need is affirmation. Sometimes all you need to do is from somebody you see as strong to tell you something to push you over that mountain because your haters, look, your frenemies and family pretenders, family, they want to act like you did something wrong but you did nothing wrong. It was only right that you made it your own right. That hey, I'm not going to accept the same portion of people within my circumference that betrayed me in the first chapters. I'm saying people, family in your life portraying you and then acting like they not doing it. And then when they get around you, look, in life, people gonna try to make it seem like their chapter that they're in their life is more important than the chapter you in your life. And they're going to do everything they can to undermine the chapter that you're in. So if you're in chapter 4 because you're younger or whatever, or chapter 3, they're going to make it seem like their chapter 40 is way more dominant and important and magnificent and just better than your chapter 3. And that's where it all fails because you're not going to pay them no mind if you got a brain. If you really thinking family, you're going to just be like, okay, bet. They're about to act narcissistic and I could tell, and I'm about to just act. I'm going to return that energy with just not giving no energy to them. The worst thing you could do to a narcissist is give them zero energy. They literally they literally want you to feed in for them to feel like like I said, that affirmation. They need the same affirmation. They need the same, give me that, you know, affirmation that you're about to feed into my BS, my monkey business. Because if you're going to feed into my monkey business, then I don't got to look further than you. I could just do it right here. I could just act like you, I could act like me and you are here overnight. You ever realize that, family? They try to do it overnight. And I know life is short, quote unquote. People throw that out there a lot, but I don't. But you are aware that life could be short for you and long for me, right? So, or vice versa. So, like, that's a false statement, a very intrusive statement. And these are the type of people that we be around in our communities and stuff, just feeding you pure BS so that they can get a return on the investment. Never doing it out of the kindness of their heart. And then that's totally disrespectful in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. These individuals acted like they were in your corner, chosen ones. But at the end of the day, all they did was participate for a little piece of time. And to be honest, many of these folks, some participate longer than others, but that still don't make them valid over, you know what I'm saying? Um, Many of these folks left you in a worsened condition versus a better place when they got around you. Like, and they, even to this day, they will do it again without a shadow of a doubt. Like, So don't you feel sorry, bad, guilty, or shameful about the decision to stick with self and to leave certain ones in the rear view mirror? They treated you poorly, chosen ones. They acted like you were just another stranger on the street. Um, Chosen ones, you never deserve 95% of the things that you've been dealt. And you're 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever age of living. Chosen ones, how are they gonna be mad that you are finally fed up? They really know deep down, family, that you deserve the W. They know it. So don't even argue with them. Because when you don't argue, you're showing them that you know that they know that you know that they know. You know what I'm saying? So just know that, right? As soon as I argue, I'm showing them that I'm losing faith in what's going on. As soon as I'm not arguing, they know what's going on. It's unspoken. They really know deep down that you deserve the W, but the narcissism within them gonna try to exercise a false love once again. But chosen ones, the last time was the last time. They want to forge anew, but that's not how it's working. Chosen ones, your boundaries are harder than it was before, and they're organic. Wait, what? Organically, their family. They gonna try to act like, oh no, no, your boundaries are organically there. Yeah, your boundaries are organically there. They're not some boundaries that you're putting in place because you're just some a-hole. You're actually like, okay, I've been through this real life, so this is how I'm about to set this up. And if you in therapy, or if you know anything about therapy, the fact that you're healing makes it worse because not only you setting a boundary, but it's coming from a strong source. When you're healthy, it's coming from a strong source. It's not coming from like, oh, I'm telling you this, and if you do it, I'm just gonna let you do it. It's coming from, I'm telling you no, and I'm ready for you to fight, scratch, just be mad, and it's not gonna affect me because I'm too busy healing and working on myself simultaneously while telling you no. Not I'm just telling you no, and I need you to agree with me. Coming from a different place, that matters a lot. So your boundaries are harder and they're organic. They trying to act like you this or that, but they never did anything for you. Chosen ones, a lot of people never did nothing for you. And not saying they have to. That's the ironic part. That's the part that's funny about life. That's the karmatic part of it, right? The karma part. Like, I thank God I'm lucky enough to know, like, hey, you could do more. Like, I learned that, like, throughout my trials and errors of life, like, you could do more. Even with my YouTube channel, I'd be like, okay, you did one video, but you could do one, two, three, four. You could do six. You could do, it's no limit. It's no cap. So because it's no cap, life got a really awkward, funny way of showing you that you could have did more, even if you didn't know. So you're accounting for it, even if you didn't know. So a lot of people gonna try to blame and shame you and shift the guilt on you for what they didn't know. Even though they older than you, they still catching up with stuff they didn't know. So they gonna try to make it seem like, oh, well, I'm 40, you 20. If I didn't know, how the hell do they know at this age, right? But my nephew knows some stuff I don't know at his age. I know some stuff I'm pretty sure my mom don't really know. Because the world is always changing in such a way that it's not fair at all for nobody. Because at the end of the day, it's just not fair. You feel me? For nobody. Like I said, like it's just that's literally what that is. So when you become accountable, family, and you say, I really in my gut don't want to hang with this person, and you say, I die before I do that. then you'll see your life start to change because typically it's fear behind why you're gonna just hang with somebody you don't want to. It's typically like, oh, like I don't feel like I got enough friends, or I feel like I'm gonna be bored today, or I feel like this, I feel like that. But when you really break it down and look at it with a magnifying glass, you like, I'm really about to make an investment and a down payment on stress. I'm really about to do that right now. Like so, or am I about to, post 10 more videos on my YouTube and try to hit a certain amount? Like, or am I about to sign up for a job, or am I about to do, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you don't realize how much of a chunk of your time you're allowing other people to help you take out of your life. And because once they're gone in the physical world, you still got to remove them in other ways too, emotionally, mentally. You still got to detox all of that energy away from you because that's just how life is. That's just the science of it. Like, and so people think they just gonna walk in and out your life, family, and you gotta be a martyr about that, yo. Like, yo, you don't even supposed to be in it in the first place. That's the type of energy I'm giving off now. Like, hey, you think you about to come back, but I'm about to treat you like I never like. I'm about to treat it like I'm bougie, because at the end of the day, I feel like God wouldn't even be happy if I did it any other way, because it's almost as if I'm like saying, yeah, they're better than me. You know what I'm saying? They could just walk out and I'm just gonna sit here and just be like a footstool and just care. Like a feminine. Like, but it's like, nah, like it ain't even that I'm mad at you or happy. I'm not emotional at all. There's no emotion involved. It's literally a no. Like it's a no with no emotions behind it. Like, and if you take it and try to turn it into monkey business, then I'm just gonna be monkey business right with you. And then, oh, all right, man, it was nice talking to you, man. I gotta go do this and I do that. And my monkey business is real business because I really got a schedule. I tell you, I make a schedule because you can't let monkey business dominate you. Can't You can't entertain me. You can't throw me off. You can't psychedelic me. You can't psych me out. You can't move a certain way like you charming or something I never seen before. It's not working because at the end of the day, it's nothing on the God's green earth that's gonna make you appear like I should love you more than I should love myself. It's nothing. It's nothing. In fact, you might spark anger. But even before I give you that energy of anger, I'm a realize I'm having a little anger. I'm a pull back. I'm a really say peace out because now I'm about to go do some journaling and shadow work. So next time, if you try that again, you're gonna run into a brick wall because I'm not even gonna have anger for you. It's just gonna be less and less things I have to offer because you're trying to run game and it's highly disrespectful. Even if the sob story, or I had to be this way, da 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 da. What? Okay, and I gotta be this way, so you should feel me too, right? So at the end of the day, it's just like I said, it's a matrix. So it's a matrix. So don't let nobody guilt trip you into feeling like your life is their life too. Like, oh, you should be this way. Okay, like Allen Iverson should have been 6 feet. Michael Jordan should have been like Shaq's size. Like, did that stop Michael Jordan from scoring and being great? Like people going to try everything, but you got to remember at the end of the day, that's a part of their story too. That's a part of them trying to be Michael Jordan. That's a part of them trying to be great. That's a part of them. Some people really like that. Their mindset is, I gotta finesse, I gotta struggle, I gotta find out a way to use people. I gotta this, that, and the third. So knowing that, you can't be mad. You just gotta get better. You gotta heal. You gotta work on yourself. You gotta respect the game, family. I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta respect the game. If you respect the game, it's gonna let you off the hook because it you're not judging it. You're not being biased. You're not saying this person a bad person, because a lot of people are not bad people, but the world really put them their backs against the wall and make it to where they about to run games. So you just gotta keep your eyes open. Like I said, do research, do more and more research, do more and more studying, do more and more healing, do more and more fasting, do more and more detoxing, do whatever you got to do just to um, armor yourself. Mental, emotion, all of that. It all matters. So don't think it don't. The enemy, that's the greatest trick of the enemy. Get you feel like what you doing don't matter. What you doing is a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? That's a real tricky maneuver of the enemy, because at the end of the day, what if it's not a waste of time? Then you bet you get them in their feelings if you ask them that. Because then they can't stand on nothing. Because guess what? You buck their system. Because you challenged the one thing they was about to stand on. It's always a Hail Mary attempt. That was the Hail Mary attempt. Like, I got one thing I could say to this person that's going to buck their system. But then when you buck their system with what they tried to buck your system with, then they get mad. Then you see the troll getting mad. How is a troll getting mad? You under the bridge. You supposed to be the one who always running game. And I got you mad. So I know that I'm elevating. I know I'm getting stronger. I know, because you in your feelings, because guess what? You only got a couple moves on the chessboard. You run to the same moves every time. You run to the same moves every time because guess what? The chosen one is well aware. Chosen one is well aware. So, like I said, they got the same little maneuvers, and it's getting redundant. It's getting real redundant. Uh, chosen ones, it's getting real redundant, and you just got to sit there and smile. Sit there and smile because your game is working. The lane that you chose for yourself, the way that you decided to go in life is working for you. And that's upsetting. That's highly upsetting. People not gonna let you know. That's highly annoying. Because people thought that you had to play the game in a certain type of way. And you found your own perspective. And people see that as highly annoying because guess what? You got your own perspective. That's the last thing as an adult you need. And you have a right to your own perspective. Everything else, makes you an easy target. But your own perspective makes you the hardest person in the world because I can't tell them what to think. I can't tell them what to like. That goes nowhere. Telling someone what to think, you can't tell. Even if you kill somebody, you can't tell them what to think. So that goes beyond the matrix. Like, you just can't tell somebody what to think. Like, they try it all the time. You could tell somebody what to think and they still walk away from you and think what they thought. That goes beyond, that transcends time. That transcends everything because you're an individual. And because you're an individual, it's like we can't predict him. We don't know his chess move. Because he's just gonna do what the hell he wanna do. And then this is what the whole this is why everybody was in such an uproar, family, because they had to figure you out. And everybody has a hope that everybody can relate. And when you can't relate, you really bother and you stimulate the system in such a way where people really hate you. Because now class is in session in reverse. Like, now they have to humble down if they want to be around you because there's no way. And this is why I tell y'all to keep educating yourselves mentally, because the more you elevate your mind, the more people really don't know what you want, because you really always moving and learning and growing up here, and if they want to sit at the table, they got to be willing to be embarrassed. And a narcissist ain't about to sit at that table for too long. They not gonna do it. It's too much pain. There's too much pain in the area that they hate being pained in. So when you educate your mind, it's like you're narc proof. You're narc proof. No narcissist can be around you and tolerate you because you're annoying to them. But like, comment, subscribe on this video, man. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Much love to y'all, man. I'm gone, man. Peace.